Hi, my name's Dave McCormack and I play the part of the best character on the show, Bandit Healer. Let's do this! I'm not taking advice from a cartoon dog. Yeah, I'm pretty similar to the dad, except maybe I don't look quite the same. When the show started, I had two daughters about the same age as Bingo and Bluey, so what was happening in the scripts is pretty much what's happening in my life, so I didn't really have to dig too deep. I'd be reading the script, we'd have a laugh, and I'd think, that exactly happened to me today. Like using the kids as musical instruments and playing keepy uppy with the balloon, and so much so that my wife Lucy said to me, "Are you giving them story ideas?" I said, "No, it's hard to believe, but I'm not." Anyone who's seen the show knows this is me. What some people, when they go, "Oh, you're Bandit Healer in Bluey. Oh wow, can you do the voice?" And I go, "Hey, how you doing?" "Oh my God, he's doing the voice. How do you do it?" I said, "What do you mean?" "Oh, he's still doing it. He's still doing the voice. This is amazing. Here, you got to talk to my kid." "Hey, kid, you've eaten Bandit and he's inside you." All the time. That's why it's such a fun show for me to do, because with the emotional stuff, with the funny dad stuff, it's all stuff that happens to me during the day anyway. And for the tender, more emotive scenes, it's pretty easy because my kiddies are about the same and we're going through about the same stuff. So it's just me being me, thinking about my life. It's good. I'm a very small part. I'm the vocal part of the Australian Father of the Year, but obviously that Bandit Healer is concocted by so many people, so I think it's pretty good. I don't know if I would be Father of the Year. I'd be top 5. Definitely top 5. But I'm glad Bandit's number 1. I have heard of that, and I think that is a huge compliment, because I think the voice is obviously the most hot part of him. They could draw him any which way, but with this voice, it's still going to be fire, sizzling. When we do some of the funny voices, like the robot voices and stuff, I really like that. But I remember when we did the pilot episode, which ended up being an episode called Weekend, it was just Bandit keeping one eye on the cricket and watching the cricket and, commentating on the cricket. And that's me. That's my favorite moment. It's simple, but it's true. And that's me all summer when the cricket's on. Trying to, "Oh no, he dropped it. Oh, what is it, kids? Oh, come on, don't let him bowl." Stuff like that. So that's when I knew that this is a pretty cool show. It's got cricket in it. What would I do? If I was creating the show, an episode, I would have Bandit, but then I'd also have me, an animated me meeting Bandit as me. And I think it'd just go from there. Look, actually, I'm going to pitch that after we do this. We'll keep the camera running. I'll just do a little, mock-up of it.